In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the brand new Rampage Inducer and round-based maps on Cold War Zombies. We'll be taking a look at how this will affect your game, how this works, and how in my opinion it is probably one of the best things that Treyarch has added in a very long time, something that as a Zombies community and as a Zombies fan myself, I never knew I needed. Before we fully get into it, as always, be sure to subscribe. We are super close to hitting our goal of 30,000 subscribers. We are less than 2,000 subscribers away, and also be sure to drop a like on the video. Let's aim for 200 likes on this one. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So to give you a basic understanding of what the Rampage Inducer does or what it is, basically from whatever round you start, so you can start from round 1, you can start from round 5, 18, 15, whatever round up until round 20, the zombies will become super sprinters. Now the thing with this is if you're playing with multiple friends or multiple people in a game on a round-based map, you will have to confirm it. So basically once you activate it, the people in your lobby, similar to an exfil, will have to accept a thing which will basically enable this. What I want to test out in today's video is to show you how fast you can actually get through the rounds, and prior to the Rampage Inducer coming out, I decided to hop into a game and try to see what is the fastest possible high round that I can get. Now do bear in mind that all of these high rounds will differ from what you are capable of doing and what I was capable of doing from multiple tests. Why? Because sometimes you can get a nuke, sometimes you can get a insta kill or an easier dog round or whatever round you have that will basically make this run far more easier. Now I chose to do my runs and tests to get the highest round on D Machina just because it has the most convenient wall buys, like a gallow that is blue rarity, on top of the spawn room not having any destructible walls or barriers that zombies have to get through, and it's just an all-out really easy and good map to go on high rounds. So first I wanted to see how fast I can get up on a high round without using, let's say, the penthouse strategy on top of Knockdown Totem and D Machina, which is arguably, in my opinion, one of the fastest methods to get up to round 100. So I found out that trying to speedrun without using that strategy, I was actually able to complete round 20 or to get up to round 20 in 23 minutes and 44 seconds, which in my opinion is pretty good. And then when I tried to do the rooftop strategy, I actually managed to be 2 seconds higher. So basically the run without the rooftop strategy, I got 23 minutes and 44 seconds, and the method of doing rooftop strategy, I got 23 minutes and 46. Once again, if you go in and test this out yourself, you could potentially get below 20 minutes or maybe just below 23 minutes. So this was the best runs that I could do. I did test out on other maps, but on Mauer Toten, I found out I was on round 10 and I was nearly at 15 minutes because of the insanely slow spawn rates. And don't even get me started on Firebase Z with all of the mimics, with all of the manglers, and those defense rounds that kind of get in the way, in my opinion, of slowing down going through the rounds faster. And these aren't bad times. 23 minutes isn't the end of the world. But one interesting thing is, once I tried this out with the Rampage Inducer, it gets actually insane. The zombies become super sprinters mixed with normal sprinters. They become extremely aggressive and they spawn in super fast. If you've ever played the game mode Cranked, it's basically that, but it's a normal round based go at it. And basically once you activate the Rampage Inducer, it instantly activates. Instantly the zombies just turn around and they're like, okay, now it's time to go sicko mode on you, and they start sprinting super fast and they become extremely aggressive. And on top of that, you get like this kind of electric yellow outglow on the round, which will basically notify you once you leave the Rampage Inducer mode or you have it activated. And even though you can activate it on any round, you can actually also turn it off at any round, which is something pretty cool. So if you, for example, only want to get up to round 5 super fast to get out of any spawn room with your points, then you can turn it off and simply play through the rounds normally. But what I was able to do to get up to round 20 on D Machina without using the rooftop strategy, I got 16 minutes and 33 seconds up until round 20. Now the interesting thing is this does last all the way through the round 20, so until round 21 it doesn't deactivate, and once it does, basically once you go back to the location where it is, it disappears and it's no longer there. But to get up to round 20 in 16 minutes, that is actually insane in my opinion, and this does change it up. Now this Rampage Inducer doesn't only change up the rounds going faster and things like that, but it does let you get your points super fast. It lets you get out of the spawn room super fast, and on top of this, Dark Ether has just released in Warzone, and if you're grinding for the Dark Ether camo, I will be making an updated guide on that soon. But the Rampage Inducer will definitely change up a lot about grinding Dark Ether, with the critical kills and everything being able to be obtained super fast now. So looking back at my times, I know this isn't incredibly accurate, but this is probably one of the kind of best times you could possibly get without the Rampage Inducer being around 23 minutes, and then using the Rampage Inducer itself around 16 to 15 minutes. It's around 7 to 8 minutes off of the normal time that I got myself, which is actually huge. And it basically, as I've mentioned, boosts up the time, makes you go through the rounds faster. And if you're wondering if it's worth activating in your games, yes, you don't have to stick through the 20 rounds though, because it does get a bit chaotic. And I noticed that in the higher rounds, the zombies aren't super fast, because usually around the higher, closer to the 20 rounds, the zombies overall just kind of become, you know, the normal speed that they are usually around that round. But let's say you want to get up to round 5 super fast to get out of spawn, definitely activate this, and then just turn it off, and you'll have your points to get out of spawn, go to Pack-a-Punch, and you'll be basically set. And maybe you want to come back and reactivate it, why the hell not? Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I did kind of make you understand how this works. Obviously it's a turning off and on situation. If you're in a group of friends or a group of people, you then have to kind of agree in a group to activate it. You can turn it off whenever you want to, and it's pretty good. So thank you all so much for watching. This is a huge update with this kind of addition, and there's still a few more things that I want to make videos on, especially with outbreak stuff, and in a few weeks we're going to be getting more, including the beta for Vanguard and Warzone camos that I will be making a showcase for and a guide. So if you're looking forward to those kind of stuff, be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.